It's not my first time as a jury member. I was on the jury recently in Romania. I've been on the jury for the National Paris Gay and Lesbian Film Festival with Sherry Sherry. And this experience is a little bit particular and slightly different because I have a group of students, and I think you've actually called me a tutor. So it's quite exciting and an interesting opportunity for me, because normally obviously you're with the jury members, you decide together, and then it's a more traditional way of doing things. But this time working with these students is actually really interesting because one, they come from the Beaux-Arts, so from, how do you say that, art plastique? From from fine arts.
Okay.
So there's and they're also involved in cinema. So it's like, what I've been trying to do is provoke them into asking questions about the films that they're seeing. And rather than imposing my point of view, giving my ideas and my point of view, but really letting them speak and think about what they're seeing, and also why. And also sometimes I noticed, like yesterday, because we had our first meeting yesterday after the shorts, trying to give them, or open minds towards other choices, in the sense that there was one film in particular which the jury were questioning the film and the technique of the film, and in actual fact the subject of the film I found really, really interesting. So even though they'd sort of rejected it as a group, then saying maybe try and look at things differently within the context of the LGBT community within that country at that time. And in actual fact, just really trying to discuss and think about what we're seeing, and opening minds towards different points of view. And I'm really just trying to sort of facilitate that rather than impose what I think are my ideas, giving them, but allowing them to sort of make the decisions, I suppose. Actually, I'd heard a lot about the Turin Film Festival, that it's a very important festival. It's the oldest festival in Europe. It's very, very well organised and very prestigious. So I'd sort of been prepared for that. And since I've been here, I understand why people are so impressed by this festival and they speak so highly of it, because not only is it a big project, it's a big festival, and I was hugely surprised to see so many people, that it attracts so many people. That was like, wow, because I go to a lot of festivals around the world, and it depends where you are, but it's really, really impressive, and it's obviously in Italy, and it's beautiful, and we eat fantastically. But the festival itself, with such a dense program, such a rich program, and with such a selection of work around the world. I'm also a programmer for the Paris National French Gay and Lesbian Film Festival, so it's always interesting for me to see what's going on, and to be here and meet directors and understand different works, and have my mind open towards different styles and different themes. It is a pretty amazing festival.